What's crackin' bowlers? Chris Beans here with Bowlers Rant, bringing you 2 new updates from Radical Bowling. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and turn on those notifications. All right, as I've been talking about, we are on the road to Bowl Expo. We've got 2 new releases from Radical coming from the slew of releases from Brands of Brunswick. Let's get them on the screen now. We've got something brand new, the Crypto Boom, and something that is an evolution of something that has been tried and true. Enter the Sneak Attack. All right, so these are both symmetrical pieces. One of them is shiny, one of them is a solid. So I believe Crypto Boom is a pearl. We're going to get into all that, and there's a lot to talk about, including HK22, which is on the Crypto Boom. So over to the interwebs, let's head on over and break this down. First up, the Crypto Boom. Now, for those of you who know me, I'm a huge crypto head, so I automatically like this ball for a number of reasons. But the original, I believe Crypto was a solid. Now we've got the Pearl, and it's got HK22. So this thing's going to offer a ton of clean projection, as they talk about, and sharp movement on the back. Over to the info sheet. So this ball features the HK22 hyperkinetic cover stock featuring the Crypto symmetric core, the color smoke purple sapphire. This is in their reliable category. And this is a pearl. Comes at a finish of 500, 1000, 1500 C air micropad with Crown Factory compound. And the number's at 15 pounds, 2.481 RG with a .046 differential. Okay. So there's a lot to talk about. And by the way, you know, I pride myself on seeing parts before. I feel like I've seen a version of this core somewhere in the Brunswick line. Somebody can fact check me on that. I just feel like this bottom part, I've seen it before. I probably need to go talk to Brian Buckhosh about that. But nevertheless, this thing has dynamic core, 12% more hitting power. And the way I'm reading this is your prototypical low RG ball with medium-high differential being at 0.46. So what does that look like when it translates to lane motion? Well, there is a Radical Bowling video they dropped today. We're going to take a look at just a couple of shots. Let's take a look at Cuba hooking Jr. over to boom, right there. Look at that. Look at that motion. The 70 by 3 by 5 by 20, swam. Let's look at that one more time. Here we go. Swoop. This is that pinup drilling that he's got going on. Radical always gives you the after drill numbers when you look at their drill sheets, but that is a fantastic motion. I think that's going to make a lot of people happy when they want to go to something with an option that's going to go a little bit more down the lane. Maybe they don't want something asymmetric, and this is something that I think you can use on a variety of medium house conditions, or if you're going to superior stuff, something you can go to when you ball down from your typical strong symmetrical or asymmetrical solid. Looking sharp. All right, next up, and I'm not going to lie, I'm actually more excited about this one than the last one. And that's, a lot of it goes back to the days of when Tom Smallwood was with Radical, and he used to just destroy people with the Rack Attack Solid, a cult classic. And then we had the Counter Attack, right, which was, you know, the next iteration of that. Well, now we've got the Sneak Attack. And, you know, we had the Counter Attack, and I believe that was a shiny hybrid. So this one's using NTS Solid. I think that stands for Microtech Solid-1. I don't know if that means that there's a particulate in this cover stock. Somebody can also maybe do the research and fact check me on that. I feel like maybe Microtech, maybe I'm getting it mixed up. But anyways, Phil will have all the details, so I don't want to pretend like I'm an expert in his stuff. Otherwise, he might murder me. Let's take a look at spec sheet. So this is in their easy use category. And by the way, just because this ball is in this category doesn't mean it's not performant. It's all about doing the right thing in the right time. All right. So this ball has the Sneak Attack Symmetric Core MTS1 cover, dark blue. It's a solid 500, 1500, 3000 C air micropad, and the number's at 15 pounds, 2.544 RG with a .036 differential. So what's going on here? So this is something you can use on the dryer side, and it's not always about pearls. Sometimes people forget that if you get some carry down, even though it's dry on the front, it could be a little bit more wet in the back, and a ball like this can help blend a little bit of that out, and it might be the difference between carrying the shot or leaving an effing 10 pin, which nobody wants, right? But there's a lot more to talk about here, because if you look at this design, let's take a look at the core. This is a different core than if you remember the Counterattack series. And I'm just going back to that to reiterate that there has been an evolution here, right? So and this is the same core that was in the Counterattack hybrid, you know, the original. But I just want to make sure that we're talking apples to apples, because this old ball was using AI-20 cover, and it had this core right? Rack Attack some 2 symmetrical core, and this numbers was 2575 with an 023 differential. When you pop back here and you look at the numbers here, 2544 and 036. This is, I mean, starting up just a hair earlier, even though it's higher G, but 036 means it's got a little bit more off the back. So what does that mean? Well, I can tell you looking at the Throwbot video of the counterattack, same guy over here, right? If that's what we're seeing with the old ball, I guarantee you we're going to see a little bit more with the new ball. And that should make everybody very, very happy. Man, getting excited here with Radical Bowling Technologies. All right, back to the shelf appeal, okay? I gotta tell you, I love the sneak attack. It's tried and true. It's classic. It's OG. But the Crypto Boom is no slouch. And I'm guessing this one's going to look really, really good on the rack. It looks like it's got a nice pour. Looks like it's got some nice shine. The only question is going to be, what will it look like in the hands of the professionals when these two go down the lane? But right now, on looks alone, it is looking pretty good. As usual, universal release date will be in the video description below, and if you want to learn more about this ball and where you can pick it up, I've got links in the description where you can pick these up on bowlersmart.com. Man, a lot of good information there. So, what do you think about these 2 new gems coming from Radical Bowling Technologies? Do you like the Crypto Boom? Do you like the Sneak Attack? If you were to get one, would you make any surface adjustments? And what layout would you go with? Drop me a comment, let me know, let's continue the conversation. More updates are coming, and until then, bow well.